You are the one creating your own future through the conversations you have with yourself. So pay attention to what you are saying to yourself. Remember, you shape your future through your internal dialogues. If you've watched many videos on manifestation, tried new techniques and visualization sessions, and still feel powerless, then this video will leave you speechless today. I will share with you a teaching from Neville Goddard that will drastically change your life. When you start applying it, experience these shifts in your reality, and everything will become clearer as you manifest your desires. It's crucial to watch this video until the end. The teachings I'll share with you today about internal conversations may sound familiar. I have a simple request for you. Subscribe to this channel to not miss future videos allowing you to evolve mentally and spiritually. I would like to know where you are watching this video from. Please leave your comments below. Let's get started. Don't speak ill of the king, not even in thought, and do not speak ill of the rich, not even when you are alone in your room, because the birds of the air could carry your voice, and what his wings could tell what you said. Have you ever wondered why you shouldn't do this? Have you stopped to observe why cursing someone internally is harmful? Even if they can't hear your voice, you may smile at them and curse them internally thinking that no one notices, but it's not the case. These actions can cause serious problems when they manifest because your internal conversations reflect in your physical reality. The way you speak internally manifests in your reality. Neville Goddard spoke profoundly about this. In his lectures, he said that a man received two gifts that no other mortal creature ever received: the mind and speech. Speech is an image of the mind, and we carry small internal conversations within us at every moment. This means that if you want to check your state of being, you should observe the small internal conversations happening within you. But most of the time we are unconscious of it. This can cause delays in manifesting something. Our state of being manifests through our circumstances. This state of being is extremely determined by our internal speech, consciously or unconsciously. Men have the habit of cursing others when things don't go their way. Suppose you have a job you enjoy, but on a specific day, you need to leave early and your boss gives you more work to do. You can't curse out loud. So in your mind, internal thoughts emerge to make you feel better. Perhaps you feel the need to teach him a lesson, abusing him mentally. But that's not the right way to live. These thoughts create a state of hatred within you which can manifest in various ways in your reality. Your internal conversations can be the key to your success or failure. If you're tired of trying new techniques or visualization sessions, try simply changing the nature of your internal conversations. I've personally achieved truly fascinating results by doing this. I believe our mind is a thought-transmitting tower. When we think negatively about someone, their behavior towards us changes. If you're trying to manifest a relationship with a specific person, learning about this can definitely change your life dramatically. The circumstances you are facing now are just a physical version of the mental conversations you were focused on. Now, I'll quote a passage from Neville Goddard's lecture in his own voice, which will help you understand this concept more deeply. Neville says, "Most of us are entirely unaware that our internal conversations are the causes of the circumstances in our lives, as a man thinks in his heart. So is he, but we know that a man's thought follows the tracks laid down in his own internal conversations. To turn the tracks in the direction he wishes to go, he must defer to his inner speech, called in the Bible, the old man, and be renewed in the spirit of his mind. Speech is my image." So to change his mind, he must first change his speech. Everything is a manifestation of the mental conversations that occur within us without our awareness. But as beings civilized, we must become aware of them and act with purpose. A man's mental conversation draws his life. And as long as there is no change in his inner speech, the personal history of the man remains the same. Attempting to change the world before we change, our inner speech is a struggle against the very nature of things. A man can go round and round in the same circle of disappointments and misfortunes without seeing them as caused by his own negative inner speech, but as caused by others. Now repeat this part until you understand. The next time you complain about things not working in your favor, people mistreating you, or not getting what you want, just stop complaining and understand that the speech you are holding within yourself is manifesting in your external reality. This inner speech freezes the world around us. All this vast reality is just frozen in your speech. This is an important mystical lesson that we often forget too frequently. If you want clients who pay well, think well of them, envision them, loving your services and considering you highly valuable. By doing so, you effortlessly enhance the quality of your work and also become more confident as you gain confidence. Others respond in the same manner if you're facing challenges at work. Let me share a success story from one of Neville Goddard's students. This story will shift your perspective on internal conversations. She utilized the law and achieved incredible results by simply changing the nature of these conversations. This story can be particularly helpful for those trying to manifest a specific person or money into their lives. One day, a young woman shared her work problems with me, feeling unfairly criticized and that her efforts were being rejected by her employer. After hearing her story, I explained that her perception of injustice indicated a need to change her internal conversations. She was mentally replaying negative dialogues with her employer that echoed what she whispered to herself. Acknowledging that she spent the entire day mentally arguing with her boss, she agreed to alter her internal conversations with him. She envisioned him praising her for her excellent work, and in turn, she thanked him with compliments and kindness. Soon she discovered that her own attitude was the cause of everything she felt about her boss's behavior. Her mental thoughts about him changed and he behaved wonderfully. Witness how this girl transformed her relationship with her employer without any physical effort. She didn't complain to her employer, ask him to change or manipulate him. She simply changed her inner story about her employer. The girl adjusted her mental conversations, recognizing the internal conflict with her boss. She was criticizing internally. This simple act of hers manifested the circumstances she was facing when she identified and changed her internal dialogue. Her boss said the same thing she had been thinking: the law never fails and always gives you what you feel internally. If you're having difficulties with someone and have tried all tactics, measures, and verbal confrontations without a change in their behavior, then just do what the girl did: change your internal conversations. Speak internally about the matter as if they have done what you wanted. Thank them for doing what they wanted and congratulate them on their achievement. Just try it. There's nothing to lose when things change. You might think it was meant to happen. Consider it a coincidence, but you made it happen. It was your inner effort that created that change. If you change how you see things, the things you see change. Our internal conversations shape the facts of tomorrow. You can experience an imagination of what you want to experience in reality. And by maintaining that experience in imagination, your desire will become a reality. You hold the key to change your life, and the lock is in your mind. Open your mind. Change the way you have those little thoughts within you before going to sleep. Review everything that left you frustrated. Envision it in a way that makes you happy. This way you change internally, and now things will start working in your favor. It will begin to reflect in your external reality.